The joy of work. All of my life, I've probably been a little bit, maybe a little bit laid back sometimes. Maybe I've been lazy from time to time. But the longer I've lived, the more I understand the joy of work. I really, really love work. It's therapeutic, it's helpful, it helps me to make a living, to take care of my family. I often tell my kids that it's important to do responsibility first and pleasure second. So always take care of your responsibilities, your job, be on time to work, work hard, give a full day's effort, take care of your customers, your employers, the people that you work with. But like I tell people all the time when we talk about work, I absolutely love work. It helps me make a living. It helps me feel good. It helps me feel like I'm contributing to society. It feels great to get a paycheck. I love the results of the self-pride and the feeling of being able to be maybe more self-sufficient. I love the ability to work, to move, to help, to be a part of society, to be part of a solution to a problem. I often tell people that, I've ripped off, hundreds and hundreds of roofs and put on thousands and thousands of shingles, and I've roofed dirty, filthy. I've taken care of dirty, filthy roofs for years, and the joy and satisfaction of tearing a roof off and putting it back on with a bunch of crew members and working hard as a team to get together, to line up and sweep all the gravel into a line, toss it into the wheelbarrow, working two people working together, one digging and one picking up the roof and putting it into the wheelbarrow, and getting all of it torn off and cleaned up, and the gutters cleaned out, and the whole job site looks better, and then putting on a brand new roof. It is a wonderful thing to be a part of society and to help do my part to make a living and to help someone else's life be protected by roofing or protect their home by putting on a roof. I just absolutely love work. And the other thing that I really want to emphasize is that it doesn't matter if you like work or not. You still got to do work. So you might as well figure out how to like work. I don't like it when a raccoon pees in my face. I don't like when I have to pick up raccoon crap. I don't like to have to dig up pigeon poo or get have skunk smell in my face when I'm doing my trapping. I don't like it when bats fly out of me out of a hole and make my hair stand up on the back of my head, what hair I have left. But find joy in work. Those people who complain about work are fools, because I used to tell my roofers, if you're going to complain about it, then you get the job. Don't complain, because it just drags other people down. You bitch and moan about working, it's not going to help the situation. Work is work. It is tough, but it's important to find a reason, whether it be making a living, providing for your children, your family, yourself, paying your rent payment, your property, your home house payment, buying food for your kids, whatever it is. Be thankful you got a job, and be thankful that you can contribute and that you're not just getting a handout and doing nothing. I feel really bad for people who, first of all, are unable to work, to contribute. I feel really bad for people who have gone through life and they've not been taught how to work, so that they can have that self-pride to take care of the needs of themselves and their family. So remember the joy of work. It's awesome. King Benjamin said, when you're in the service of your fellow men, you're only in the service of your God. King Benjamin didn't say, when you're in the free service of your fellow men, you're only in the service of your God. He said, when you're in the service of your fellow men, when you're in the service of your fellow men, you're in the service of your God. You're taking care of God's children as you serve, whether it's for free or for pay. It doesn't matter. Still service, still work. All of us go out to work every day, and whether we call it free service or paid for service, work is a joyful thing, and it's an important thing. Is there things about work that we don't like? A particular job that we hate? Of course there is. It's horrible sometimes, but somebody's got to do it, and it's got to get done. And you might as well have a good attitude when you do the work. because if you have a good attitude, people will see that, they will respect you, and you may even grow and get promotions in your work, or get more money per hour, more salary, because of your attitude. When I take the young men in my neighborhood over, and I have them, or the girls, and I take them over to my roofing yard, and we work over there. I pull up to the gate in my truck. I tell them, please turn off all your phones. And then I said, before I unlock the gate, I says, we're going to go to work now. And this is how I want you to work. I want you to feel like there's 2 minutes left in the basketball game. You're 4 points or 5 points behind, and you got to work hard to get that, to win that game. And when you work for me in the roofing yard, I'll give you a task, and I want you to run to complete that task. Run back and forth. Hustle, move quickly. Now, if you got a rake in your hand or something like that, I don't want you running and falling and hurting. But on simple projects, movement, get things done, run back and forth with a happy attitude. And then I also did tell the roofers when we were roofing, many of the jobs that we roofed, when we did hot tar, the hot asphalt kettle would get dirty, it would get hard tar all over it, or the asphalt would kind of melt all over it. Chips of asphalt would melt, and it would kind of get gross. And then it would drip on the driveways. So I would tell the new guys typically, go down, and I'd show them how to scrape the kettle, clean it up, put it on a metal tin and throw it away, and just be careful of the burners, clean it all up, detail the kettle. And a lot of times those guys that come up and go, that is the worst job I've ever had. I hate that job. And I'm like, you know what? You just won that job for the next 3 months. You don't complain about working. You don't complain about doing the job. It's got to be done. And then they'd say, well, okay, I like that job. So that I give them a chance, but I never like it when people complain about a job that they need to do. Stop your moaning, stop your whining, and get the flipping job done. Somebody's got to do it, and it's not going to always be the owner or somebody else. It's got to be you.